Bonjour, bonjour, hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Cyril. I used to be a stem cell researcher for quite some time, and this is why I can tell you about the science behind skincare ingredients. And just to start with, I just want to thank you to all of you for always being so supportive and simply also to be here, to have subscribed to my channel. I find it like so incredible that we are already 17,000 here on my channel. This is quite incredible. I didn't think when I start my YouTube journey that I will one day reach this number. Certainly not after like 2 years, because I've been on YouTube for a little bit more than 2 years. But yes, I think last October, in the beginning of this October, it has been 2 years that I'm on YouTube. So I'm very, very so thankful to have all of you, and I'm very happy that you like my nerdiness. Okay, so for today's video, I'm going to go back to some basics, which is basically how to build your own skincare routine. I mean, like the fundamental, the pillars that you have to incorporate into every single routine. In the first place, I didn't think that I was going to film this video because I've already have like a video about it. It is actually a pretty old one, and I wanted to do it for my French channel, because my French channel is like a newborn basically, because I've created in early September. But I was like, you know what, no, also you deserve this video. This is a very important video actually, because this is really like sort of like the rationale, basically how to build your skincare. I'm always very scientific in a way to how to incorporate products, actives, and etc. But I do think that just having like a proper guide to know what are like the essential steps in every skincare routine can really help you, because that is so that you know that I'm very nerdy with my products and etc. I'm very specific about it. But if at one point you want to introduce like a moisturizer, a product that is really there just for your own pleasure, because you love the smell, because you love the texture, I mean, there's something that just makes you happy. If you already know how to build your skincare routine, you can incorporate one of those fun product, product that can that don't necessarily have like gold standard ingredient. They don't necessarily have like the best formula, in the sense that they may contain perfume, some derivative of essential oils. I mean, as long as your skin is not bothered by them, you can do it if it is something that brings you joy. So the first fundamental is, of course, cleansing. And unfortunately, if you go online and also on TikTok, oh my god, I've watched some of James Welch videos where he reacts to TikTok. I am not on TikTok. I mean, not yet. Maybe one day we will see. I mean, there are some horrendous tips, and really cleansing your skin is so damn important. I have done like a recent video of about how to double cleanse your skin, so go and watch it if you want to know exactly. But it's very important to, first thing first, really cleanse your skin in the evening, to have like a clean canvas, a clean canvas, basically a clear picture when you remove all the pollutants from the day. Also the skincare product that you have used, they tend to get oxidized with the oxygen. So basically the molecules from your skincare are going to react with the oxygen all around you. You also have like a very complex microbiome on your skin, which is basically some sort of fungus, like Malassezia, for example. You also have bacteria and etc. And all those cells, basically live cells that are not our own, are very important for the health of our skin, but they are also going to degrade your skincare. For example, Malassezia, this yeast is going to degrade some of the lipids of your skincare and etc. So you want to remove all of this. Of course, your sunscreen. I mean, you know me, sunscreen people, and one of the most important thing with sunscreen is that it has to stay on top of your skin. So at the end of the day, you want to remove it. And also your makeup, if you like to wear makeup, whatever makeup it is, you also need to remove it. I mean, double cleansing is the proper way to do it, simply because you remove everything, and you can use some very super extra gentle water-based cleanser as a second step. In the morning, I'm going to make a new video about it. I generally recommend you to just rinse your face, and if you are using a water-based cleanser in the morning, use something extremely gentle and maybe just concentrated, like on the T-zone, something like that. But it's all about being gentle with your skin. Don't strip your skin, don't deprive it from its precious lipid, especially the ceramide. The second essential step that goes hands to hands actually with cleansing is simply exfoliating. Now we are in 2020, so basically the modern ways, so please stop using all those crazy mechanical exfoliant like scrubs on your face, like those manual brushes to cleanse your skin. I don't know, like those cloth that can also exfoliate your skin and etc. I mean, we have acids now, people. We have wonderful acid that have also wonderful properties. It all depends on the acid, and whatever your skin type, you are going to be able to find like the proper acid for your skin type. The only thing that you need always to remember with those type of products is that you need to from time to time to have a look at what actives you are already incorporated. I'm always thinking about, for those of you who are introducing retinoids, retinol or tretinoid, but it is also the case with retinaldehyde. It is safer to simply stop using your acid during the tolerance period and then you reintroduce them. I have already several videos about acid and how to exfoliate your skin, but really to have like this really smooth skin without any texture, it helps with everything exfoliating your skin. You will have a more supple skin because it will soak all the humectant from the next product. From your moisturizer, your actives will also simply works better, like your retinoids, because you won't have like this really thick layer of dead skin that is not uniform. Also, just the clarity of your skin will be much more like brighter, more luminous, and etc. I mean, there are huge benefits to using acids. Then also a crucial point, I'm always talking about it, which is hydrating and moisturizing your skin. Oh my god, this one is so damn important. So what is very nice in English but not in French is that we have two words, hydrating and moisturizing. The whole idea of hydrating, by the way, a little disclaimer, that I don't think that there are proper definitions of the two terms, because of course this is skincare, this is not like medical grade stuff, so there is no like proper definition, but the whole idea of hydrating your skin is using some type of products that are really rich into humectants. Probably the one that is the most common one currently is hyaluronic acid. Another one that almost nobody talks about, but you find it in almost all products, it is glycerin, as simple as that. And glycerin, also known as glycerol in biology, is naturally occurring on the surface of your skin. And those type of molecules, what they are going to do is that they are going to trap the water from the product on the surface of your skin. There are a ton of different humectants that can do this. There is a common myth that those type of humectants like hyaluronic acid are going to draw the water within your skin. This is not true unless you have a skin barrier that is so damaged. In that case, you should ask yourself why my skin barrier is so damaged. Probably it's because you are doing something wrong, or you may have like a medical issue. In that case, you need to go and consult a dermatologist. But hydrating products are so damn important, so high humectant. And then it is moisturizer. A moisturizer, the whole idea of a moisturizer, most of them, they are in the form of a cream or of a milk. I will have a video about Adalabo, so we'll talk a little bit about those one. Again, I have a ton of reviews on my channel, but the whole idea of having a proper moisturizer is to have like a rich base of humectants, again, to trap the water from the cream, plus emollients and occlusive. An emollient is basically from the lipid family, most of them. Dimethicone is a silicone, but it is also an emollient. And what they are going to do is that if you are looking at the surface of your skin, it is not flat and smooth. In reality, you have like small indentation. And how an emollient is going to work is that it is going to go like in those crevasses of your skin to prevent some of the water loss. But they are not like foolproof. It is not like you have like an occlusive that will really like seal in the water. An occlusive will go in those indentation plus on the rest of the surface of your skin to have like a really even coat. The one that is the most efficient is simply mineral oil, and all and the type of moisturizer will really depends on your skin types and also where you live. So for example, if you have a dry skin, what you want is basically everything. You want like the full combo, like the hula-las. You want a ton of humectant, you want a ton of emollient and occlusive, like mineral oil is really your friend. If you have more normal skin, most of us, like myself, I have normal skin, also combination skin is pretty the same unless you have like on the extreme spectrum, like very early on your T-zone and pretty normal on your cheeks. Your main moisturizer should focus on ton of humectants and some emollient like caprylic, triglyceride, for example, squalane. Those ones are really beautiful. And if you have very proper oily skin, you barely need any emollient to almost known. Of course, it is also going to depend on where you live and the season. So for example, if you live in Japan, in summer, most of the time in summer, like in Tokyo, in summer it's very, very humid. So in that case, you may skip even using any emollient and you just need like very hydrating products, so high humectants basically. Another essential steps, and you know, this is basically, if there is one thing that I want you to remember from my channel, is really sunscreen. Sunscreen is of utmost importance because it is going to help your skin tremendously, and in 10 and 20 years you will just thank me. I have again a ton of videos about sunscreen on my channel, and I will always publish more and more because if there is really one goal that I want you to remember is to always use sunscreen every single day of the year, unless you are living in a cave and you don't have any visible light that goes into your place, your apartment, your house, wherever you live and whatever you do. But please wear sunscreen, at least an SPF of 50 plus. Always make sure that the UVA protection is of at least 4 pluses. If you do live in the United States, I know finding a proper sunscreen, it is an absolute nightmare. I highly, highly encourage you to look for Korean sunscreen or like from South Korea, and Japanese sunscreen. Lots of Japanese sunscreen are actually pretty easy to get from Amazon.com, for example. The last point, which is a little bit more nerdy, which is nerdier, which is look at what actives you are going to use, because you will always need to adjust your routine. I have like give you like really like the fundamental, the stuff that you need to do, but then you will need to change them slightly. There is stuff that basically never change. You always need to have a proper cleansing routine to be very gentle. But for example, if you are going to do like a professional peel, if you are using like stronger actives, stronger acids, to exfoliate your skin because you have acne going on, because you are, I don't know, you have a lot of hyperpigmentation, this could be an option. In that case, you need to use even gentler cleansers. Another thing is that if you start your wear again with retinoids, for example, like retinol or tretinoid, you will most likely have to stop exfoliating acids and also your vitamin C, for example. And the last thing that I want to tell you that is again so important. I know if you go online, there are a ton of videos. Mine are also sometimes like this. You also have a ton of wonderful Instagram accounts that are going to talk about actives. These actives and this one and higher concentration, higher and blah blah blah. No. Be gentle, and every time that you consider to add one actives, give it some time. This is really important. Don't add everything into the mix like almost immediately, unless you have like a really deep understanding of how your skin works, like I do on mine. I've been using like for example my retinol for such a long time that now I know what I can combine, and I can already guess if I can use this acid immediately, or if I have to go to be more gentler and more cautious, and etc. and etc. So basically that's it for today. I hope you did like the video. I mean, like always, give it a thumbs up, it does help me a lot. Subscribe if you are new, and don't forget the beautiful bell. I also have 2 Instagram accounts, one in English and one in French. What else to tell you? Thank you so much for your time, and I will see you next time. Au revoir.